consider how to design and facilitate sessions. I couldn't simply replicate the in-person experience in the remote world. I had to think differently. In addition to helping thousands of people design better workplace cultures, I had to help them learn how to work remotely, from facilitating virtual meetings and using Mural to giving feedback remotely and collaborating asynchronously. I've spent countless hours researching and creating tools for remote collaboration, talking to leaders and employees, and listening and learning from workshop participants. Eventually, I decided to write a book to share what I've learned with the global community. But I didn't limit this to personal experience. I interviewed hundreds of generous experts around the world, from fully remote organizations and best-selling authors to Fortune 500 senior leaders and consultants. The most important thing to remember is that this is a journey. You'll save a lot of time by beginning with the strong foundation this audiobook provides. It is not a silver bullet, but a roadmap to jumpstart your own discovery. One note before we dive in. People often use the terms hybrid, remote first, and remote interchangeably. However, there are important differences that have vital implications in terms of operations, flexibility, and norms. Let's start with the two extremes, co-located and fully remote, or all remote. In a co-located situation, everyone works at the same place on the same schedule. It's office-centric. In contrast, an all-remote company has no office. Team members and leaders alike work wherever and whenever they choose. A hybrid arrangement includes people who work fully at the office, entirely from home, or both. At one end of the spectrum, the hybrid is office-centric. Employees are still expected to spend a good amount of time physically in the office, and the company doesn't really change how it operates. On the other end of the spectrum, the company radically evolves its culture and practices to create an equal experience for all workers, whether remote or in office. We'll do a deeper dive into this spectrum in Step 5, Release Agility. For the purpose of this book, I'll use the term hybrid or distributed to refer to the whole hybrid spectrum, and I will use remote first, digital first, or virtual first for organizations that have intentionally created a culture and workflow focused on serving the distributed workforce. In the following sections, we'll explore the challenges of a hybrid workplace. We'll review top-performing remote cultures and what makes them tick. We'll also discover actionable insights, ideas, tools, and activities that you can implement immediately. This book enables you to increase connectedness and collaboration in a distributed workforce using a 5-step roadmap. Foundation provides an explanation of workplace culture, what it is, what it isn't, why it's important, and how you can begin to examine your own. This lays the groundwork for the rest of the book. Step 1 is to reset your culture. We'll address the 5 mindset shifts required to succeed in a hybrid workplace and how you can build a strong remote culture, regardless of where your team members work from. Step 2 challenges the idea of alignment. Rather than having a vision imposed on them, team members want to be part of the process. We'll review how to reimagine a shared future with the team purpose to define clear priorities and expected behaviors. Step 3 focuses on belonging, ensuring that team members feel safe enough to bring their full selves to work, challenge the status quo, and come up with innovative ideas. We'll address how to build a culture of inclusion, connection, and feedback. Step 4 is a deep dive into the 6 modes of collaboration in a hybrid workplace. We'll review the different types, which to use when, and why teams must default to asynchronous communication. Step 5 covers how to increase speed, adaptability, and decision-making. We'll examine how your team makes decisions, revisit norms and rules, and explore how to release agility. If you're thirsty for more, you'll find exercises throughout the audiobook to help your team design a hybrid culture that works. Each step includes a Your Turn activity with the URL code to download the respective tool. You'll be able to download additional valuable resources at the end of the book, plus find a surprise to help you on your journey. Designing a remote culture is a never-ending job. Get ready to experiment with new concepts and tools. Most importantly, let go of the way we do things here and make room for new ideas. Empty your cup and enjoy the journey. Foundation. What is culture, and why does it matter anyway? The pandemic has put the way we do things around here to the test, and culture